What's up, y'all? So I'm gonna continue where I left off on the other, or this reading. So we left off on Virgo. So here we go. It's gonna be the past, present, and future here. On my hands, I'm a little dirty. I've been working all day. Here we go. Thanks so much for liking and subscribing. Virgo, what do we have in the past here? Give me the past of Virgo, please. Two shuffles. All right, bet. I saw that you were a little, when it came to you, Virgo, I feel like there was a moment in your life where you didn't know where you were headed or where you were going. I feel like it was difficult for you. You could have a lot of changes in your past. Difficult past is what I see. I feel like you were not you you were more like a calm soul in the past. Like there's things where I feel like for you, you didn't know where you were headed when it came to life, and I felt like for you was a little difficult figuring that out. But it seems like you had a pretty difficult past, Virgo. Let's see your past here. Two cards for the past, Virgo. So I have the Justice here and the Page of Cups. This to me, when it comes to your past, I feel like there was a lot of things happening for you in the past anything. Because Justice, you could have been, obviously you could have had legal issues. I don't know, some of y'all could have had like lawsuits or stuff like that. Like you were in the legal system for some reason, Virgo. If it's not that, maybe you focused yourself into like on the legal. Maybe that's your career. I don't know, or that's what you wanted to do. Maybe a police officer. I don't know, something like that. But I feel like everything that happened in your past, Virgo, I feel like it was meant to propel you forward. Now we do have Justice here, but Justice to me, not necessarily just being with with law and law and just the courthouse. It also means universal justice. So there was a lot of things that happened to you karmically that were supposed to happen, and the reason why it happened was to humble you down, because I think what's coming forward for you, and the reason I say humble you down is because we have here the Page of Cups. Okay, I feel like when it came to you in the past, Virgo, it was difficult. Like you didn't know how to project your feelings. You didn't know what was happening for you emotionally. Like you were lost. Like I have, even for some of you Virgos, like whether male or female, I feel like there was a sense of like not knowing. Some of y'all could have been like bisexual, or like could have like thought about, am I really straight, or am I something else? I feel like it was like that for some of y'all. And I feel like things happen for a reason. Now I feel like, don't get this wrong, Virgo, I feel like things like I think you've like you have marched through this journey to this day, to this point, with your heart on your sleeve, and with the with the strength, but at the same time, like with just the very, I feel like you felt like people didn't understood you. Like I feel like for you, Virgo, there was difficulties connecting with people, or you opening up to people, and that kind of brought you difficulties on what it was to be socialized, or even if you're social, if you were, or if you are, or if you were social back in the day. I feel like your past, you kind of withdrew, like you didn't let people know who you were, what you were feeling all the way. It's like you hinted people, you know, when it came to what was going on with you. Okay, I feel like a lot of the things that has happened in your past is for a reason, and we're gonna find out. Let's see what's going on in your present moment here, Virgo. Let's see what's going on in your present time here. There's one, 7 of Cups, baby. 6 of Cups. Okay, I feel like right now what's happening, whether this is about love, look at all these cups, whether this is about love or just work or whatever it is, I feel like you're a little confused on what is coming towards you, or where you want to go. I feel like you have met somebody that means a lot to you, or friends and family mean the world to you right now, Virgo. I do have the 7 of Cups, which is you maybe were living in this dreamy era of yours. Like, you understand who you are. It's like you're beginning to wake up to the reality. In a way, it's like you're having this awakening right now, where you're like seeing the possibilities. You're seeing the possibilities, but at the same time, it's like you don't know where to go. You know, you can manifest things. You know that if you concentrate, if you have a vision, you're able to, you know, like, you're able to bring that towards you. When it comes to love, I feel like you're a little bit confused. Again, some of y'all, some of the Virgos, or some of the whoever I'm getting the energy is like, sometimes you're confused whether if you're straight or you're bi, or you're, I don't know, maybe gay. If that's not for you, don't get offended, or don't feel any way. Like, but I feel like right now it's very important. There's still confusion on what's going on with you in your heart. There's still confusion. Like, there's still like unknown. Like, you're still trying to figure out. There's like a sense of, I gotta search, I gotta find. Like, I see you maybe going from tarot reader to the other tarot reader, from spiritual, you know, guru to the other one. You're like doing your research and stuff like that when it comes to life, and when it comes to like love, and who you're supposed to be, and who you're supposed to, like, all kinds of stuff like going in your head, and all kinds of stuff are happening right now. If it's not about the spiritual, I feel like it's just like you just don't know where to go. Like, you're moving forward, you just don't know exactly where you want to be, or where you want to end up, you know. It's like you wake up every day and you're like, you know, you force yourself in a way, or you just like, you just have this energy of, okay, I gotta get to work, and I gotta finish this, and I gotta do, that's all I have to do, and I've done my job. And when you get home after work, you're like, I did my job, I did good, but we get to a point where like, okay, we've been doing that repeatedly, and now we got to do something else. Because if we really want change, if we really want to get up there, if you really want to get up there, if you want to do something different or something with your life here, you have to change your whole lifestyle, or that everyday mundane type of thing, you know, where you're just like, you're programming. You're like, okay, 7:45, I gotta do my coffee, drink it. Okay, 8 o'clock, I gotta drive to whatever it is. Okay, 8:30, I'm already clocked in, whatever. I don't know where your schedule is, but I'm just saying, like, it's just, it becomes what is like something that you constantly do, and it feels like you're supposed to do that. Like, it feels like you're doing something, but you're not getting anywhere because you're doing the same thing, you know. There's this person that likes saying, I don't know, I think I heard this before, like, the definition of insanity is repetition, doing the same thing over and over again. That's because it doesn't get you anywhere. If you really want to have a change in your life, if you really want to have a change, positive, whether positive, negative, okay, because life goes both ways. It's like you have to make this erupt change in your life, to be able to change journeys, to be able to change, it's like changing careers it's not as easy as, oh, tomorrow I'm just gonna focus on, I'm gonna be some kind of airplane mechanic. It doesn't work like that. Like, you have to get certified, you have to understand what's going on, right? It's not like you can just be like, oh, tomorrow I can be an electrician. You could say that, but if you want to be a legitimate whatever it is that you're trying to do, there's certifications, there's a course you got to take and stuff like that, right? So the change is possible. Whatever you want to do, whatever it is, whether you want to paint faces, if you want to be one of those people that paint faces, I don't know, whatever you want to do, it's gonna take a little bit of time. It's gonna take for you to change and get out of that mentality of doing something every day where you have gone like complacent, like where you've gone where it's just like autopilot, and it's hard for you to experience new things when all you're doing every day is the same thing. It's like going to the same coffee place, and you already know everybody in the morning, and you already know who's gonna order what and what. It's like, okay, and you already know that you've been there too long, and it's not gonna change. And the only thing that's gonna change is when that person stops going, right? When somebody moves out or starts doing something different, then that means that somebody has already shifted. But what I'm trying to say is, like, if you're doing something every day, but you don't have a vision or you don't know where you're headed right now, that's going to be a problem. I get it. You're focused on family. You're focused on your kids. You're focused on love. Maybe you want to find your twin flame. You want to find your lover or whatever, It's like you want to find love. But it's going to be difficult for you in the present time to find love when you don't understand even where you're headed or where you want. One of the biggest red flags for me is when someone is looking for love. Like, when it comes to me, at least when I date somebody or when I go on a date or whatever, it's like, if someone is like constantly or forcibly wanting to find somebody, it to me, it rings a red flag sometimes, because that just gives me the idea that somebody hasn't healed. Someone is not, and it just depends on the energy and what we talk about, right? I'm not saying that everybody's like that, but sometimes when somebody just wants to match with someone and somebody's like, oh yeah, I want to get married, like when somebody wants to go in and dive deep into a connection right away from the get-go, sometimes it means that there's something that they haven't processed, and sometimes it means that they haven't understood who they are, and they just want somebody else to give them that connection. They want someone else to come and give them love because they need someone to give them love. Now, I'm not saying that you're supposed to be single. I'm not saying that you're supposed to find somebody that is not. When you find the right person, you're gonna know. It's gonna be like that. When you find the right person, it's just gonna flow. Okay, and we're gonna meet a lot of people where it's gonna flow, right? And we're gonna meet a lot of people where it's not. Okay, we have many soulmates. We have a lot of people here. Okay, we have soulmates that we're not even gonna like sometimes. We have twin flames that we're not even, you think that twin flame is gonna be, some people think that twin flame and soulmate is gonna be like, oh shoot, lovey-dovey, oh, we understand each other, but sometimes it's not like that. Sometimes we're gonna come across, or we're gonna cross paths with somebody, with a strong connection, but we're not gonna realize it, or the energy is not gonna be right, or the environment is not gonna be right, and we're gonna miss that opportunity. But don't worry, because we have multiple soulmates. Okay, we have only one twin flame, but there's no way for you to find out. Get out of that. I don't know. I don't know. You're supposed to only have one twin flame, because the twin flame is when your soul, separates into two, right? That's why it's a twin. So it's two. The two become one. But I don't know. There's a lot of things. I don't even care about that. I don't even care about that. And I hope you don't care about that either. because people get fixated and fascinated by the twin flame journey. They don't know that it's really what you do with it. You know, it's like how you manage the energy, how you manage the connection that is going to work out for you. Because twin flame will literally slit your throat just as any other person, you know, like it doesn't matter. Like, you know, come on. I don't know. But don't get fixated on the idea that you need somebody. I get it that right now for you, it's Virgo, it's very important. Family, friends, kids, you know, it's very, very important right now. I feel like even your inner child, like you're exploring, you're trying to see where life is going. You're trying to see where life has put you right now. I think you're very caring right now, Virgo. I feel like you're the type of person that people really like to be around. You're very calm. You have manners. You have this gentle way with people, even strangers. You radiate love, and careness for some of you Virgos. Okay, that's what you project. You're projecting this feeling of that you care. You're also focused in love. You also want love. Like maybe you found somebody, but there's a lot of confusion here. Like love for you is roaming around. Like your life. Like I see you. Picture this. This is you, Virgo, and love is going around you. Love is just flying around you. And you have options, and you have somebody that you already met, and you already, I don't know, have that connection. But it's going around you. But the thing is that it's not landing on you. It's just going around you because you don't know where you're headed. You don't know what you want. You're confused, and you haven't found what is it that you really want. So it's like when you choose who you want and what you want to do, and love is just going like this, and all you got to do is extend this hand and grab it. You know, when it goes in front of you, just grab it. And that's you choosing one of these cups. That's what I see here, Virgo. I feel like you're good. You're doing good. You're doing good. You're focused on family, friends. Also, you're wanting love. But I feel like in the background and in the, you know, you lack the you lack a sense of direction, or not necessarily direction, but like you choosing, or what is it that Virgo lacks? I scratch my neck. Hope it's not another spider. It's like when you gotta make like a decision, you know, like when you have to like, what up, Shara? What's up? What up, y'all? Oh shoot. What up, Lexi? Oh my goodness. Alex. Everybody's here. So there's kind of like a lack of you choosing your own path. It's like maybe you're just letting it. I feel like there's a sense of you waking up and doing a good job by going to work and doing your thing, but it's like the same thing over and over and over. And there's got to be a change there. Okay, let's see where the future is headed for you, Virgo. I feel like we spent enough time on your reading already. Okay. All right, listen. Again, I feel like you're bound to find somebody. Look, success with love here, success with somebody in the future. You will meet someone. All you got to do is choose, baby. You just have to choose. You're not the one to take whatever nobody's taking, you know, like you're meant to choose your partner. You're meant to acquire that one person. But you gotta somehow stop giving hints, stop being kind of like someone that is too careful, you know, someone that is like, if someone's gonna want me, they're gonna come and give me, or they're gonna let me know. That's BS. You know, life is life. And I, you know, some people, you know, like some people, I have a lot of girls and like in my Facebook that, you know, like random girls that, you know, follow me or that I follow sometimes. Some of them are like, you know, like models or like kind of like Facebook famous or whatever, you know, and they post a lot of memes where they says, if you really love me, send me this much money to let me know. Or if you really love me, you have to show me, and you have to do this, and you have to, and it's like, no, men that know what they're doing are not going to do anything like that for you. Because you're not looking for a man. You're looking for a weak individual that wants to praise you. That wants to, you want a soul. You want to suck the soul out of this individual that, because what you're asking when somebody, when a girl or anybody says, oh, if you really want me, fight for me, show me, give me some money, send me flowers, blah, blah, blah. You got to really stand out from the crowd. And then they have like all these men after them. And it's like, you want the individual that is going to literally throw everything out the window for you. But how does that individual seem to you? Like, I get it. There's got to be a fight, right? To like win your heart. But like, think about it. This individual, I don't know. There's a lot of sick people out there that do give money to like people, and I feel like it's the ones that are like the weaker ones, like the ones that, oh, I have to give you money to get your attention. And a strong man, a strong woman, it's not about that. It's about, oh shoot, all right, my name is this, I do this, how you been? You know, like they go in with this persona and this strong character instead of have this much. Would you want some of this? So you can stay in my energy, so you can stay in my life. And what happens the day that they lose all that? What happens the day that things do not go right for them? The other person leaves right away. And what happens? They ask again. I'm back in the dating pool because all these, you know, it's like, and you know, it's like, who are you trying to manifest? You know? An individual with a strong character, strong whatever it is, and whether it's male or female, someone that knows and are empowered, do not beg for attention. They'll give you attention. They're not going to give you anything more than that. You know? And it's not that they're not fighting for you. It's just that they know that you're not worth it. You know? Sometimes it's like that. So I don't know if you've seen that perspective, but what we have here in the future, we have you being a little bit cold, disconnected, you telling the truth, how it is, but I feel like you also hide a lot, Virgo. Coming up in your future, I do have a lot of messages, connection with source. Okay, I think your confusion, there's truth coming to you, and your confusion, what we have going on here in the present time with the 7 of Cups, you find really what you want. You're speaking your truth. You're getting downloads from the universe. You're understanding where your life is going. You're understanding what's happening to you. You have opened your eyes because the universe has given you the knowledge and the understanding of what's going on. Like, you understand now. You understand now. I feel like there's a change that you're going to do, and you're going to realize that. What the hell is that? And you're going to, I got a message from Facebook. You're going to understand what you got to do. And it's going to be one of those Listen, don't worry about love. Love is going to be good. You're going to get married with somebody. 100%. I guarantee you 100%. You're going to get married. But there's a change you got to do. And I feel like it's going to happen through like dreams or just meditation. And there's changes you got to do. And they're not going to be easy. Changes are never easy. Transformations are never easy. Doesn't mean you got to turn your life upside down. It's just that there's a change that have to happen here. It's going to happen regardless, because this comes straight from the universe. This comes straight from source. This is not someone here trying to say, hey, you got to change. No. God, the universe, is telling you, hey, enough. Enough with the 7 of Cups here. Here's some truth. Here's some guidance. Here's some images. Here's some words. Synchronizations for you to understand what's going on, for you to know that we're connected, and for you to know that you got to trust in the universe here, Virgo, because you're going to start moving forward. Listen, I see a lot of good things, but I also see, I see you a little bit guarded. I see you like you don't trust. And if you're trying to manifest things, if you're trying to intake or bring things into your life, if you don't trust, you're going to bring a lot of flaky people into your life. You're going to bring a lot of people that don't trust you too. You're going to bring a lot of things that are not going to work for you. Because why? Because you don't trust. Listen, the people that come into your life without notice, and if they mean bad, best you know that you're protected. Best you know that you're going to know who's not meant to be in your life, and they're going to get taken out of your life here, because you deserve the best, Virgo. Okay, I do see you. If you're wondering, I do see you successfully married. I'm going to say this, like long-term relationship here. Marriage, 100%. If you're wondering about that, okay. Aries Leo Sagittarius, a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or we have here the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But to me, it's either going to be a fire or water sign for you, Virgo. Love is here for you. It's about to happen for you in the future. But there's a lot of, not necessarily a lot, maybe a lot for some of you, but there's things you got to change in your life going into the future. Okay, going into the forward. Okay, the deeper into the journey. There's changes you have to do. Trust that the changes are good. Don't question it. Don't question it. If it feels uncomfortable, there's a lesson there. There's a lesson there. And it doesn't mean that you have to run away if it feels really uncomfortable. Like a lot of people get scared when something is just difficult, or there's a change coming up ahead and you're like losing your head about it. It's like, well, it is what it is, and we got to move forward now. Okay, hold on, y'all, someone's at the door. All right, just so you know that, okay? Very, very, you know, I could go on and talk about, especially with this card right here. This card's like anything that is, like, for me, anything that is an ace, pay attention to it, because it's opportunities, it's information, is about to happen for a reason. So you have this big time clarity happening for you, Virgo. Okay, I feel like you're not trusting it though. I feel like you're like defensive still. I feel like you're still not ready, even when the universe is trying to push you like off the cliff, you're like, no, I'm not going to do it. This is why this page of swords is here. Like, there's a battle here. And, you know, if you're trying to battle the universe, like if you're trying to go against what the universe has or against what your soul contract is here, it's going to be a battle. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be one of those rude awakenings of, I should have done this a long time ago, because this has put me not going with what, you know, the universe is telling me or offering me. Like, this could, you know, this is one of those where if you're trying to fight the universe, or if you're trying to fight back, if you're not ready, the universe is going to keep pushing you, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, you know? I'm just saying, trust the process, trust it, and go with it. You have to trust. There's a huge reward. And it's like the universe is telling you, you got to move forward. You got to keep, but you're turning back, and you're like, well, wait a minute. I don't want to move forward. I'm good here. I'm like, I am comfortable here. Why are you pushing me, universe? That's you, Virgo. Because this is about you. This is not about anybody. We're not talking about the one person you want to be with, the one person you're in love or work or any. This is about you right here. You're strong. Look at you here. You're strong. You're a fighter. You're a warrior. You're a warrior. But you can't go against the universe. That's one thing for sure. And the universe is only trying to give you more. The universe is trying to bless you in so many ways. It's just that you don't trust it. You don't trust it, you know. I know a lot of people, I gotta change. I gotta change, but I gotta move on to the next zodiac. But I know a lot of people that go to church and don't have faith, and they go to church just out of habit because they were like brought up in church. But they don't understand what it is. You know, they don't understand what the whole coming into a group and praying and coming together and you know, like rising up your vibration because you're singing to the Lord and all that, you know, like that's what's all about, you know. It's like when you come into a group and even if it's not religious and the vibration is high, there's someone talking with music that is very empowering and motivating, and the energy in the room is just popping, and it's like, that's what's happening there, you know. You just got, I don't know where I was going with that. You just gotta trust the universe. Sorry, I talk too much. You just gotta trust the universe. If you really want change, if you really want to find your the one, and I'm not gonna say twin flame, forget about that. If you really want to find the one that you're gonna like end up marrying and being together and retiring together, having kids with, if you want to, then you gotta trust the universe. You gotta get out of that little comfort zone that keeps you safe. Or maybe if you're a quiet Virgo, or maybe a shy Virgo, or maybe you just don't trust that you deserve everything that, you know, just like anybody else. Your opportunity is just the same as anyone else, you know, like it's just, you got to work harder, baby. Like you have to work harder, you know, and it's going to be different for everybody. But shoot, some people find gold right away. And for others, it's like they got to dig and dig and dig. But if you give up, it's never going to happen. If you stop right now, it's never going to happen. If you don't trust, it's never going to happen. Okay? That's what I got for you. Here we go. Moving on to Libra. Let's see your past Libra. 2 shuffles. The Libra. I guess we're going 2s and 2s. I feel like for you, Libra, in the past, you had a lot of difficulties. I see you divorcing, walking away from a marriage. I feel like you completely changed your life around for some of y'all. I feel like your past really built you up, and you had to work really hard to regain your balance, to regain your sanity, to regain just stability. Your emotional, there was an emotional roller coaster for you at one point, Libra, maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. I'm getting, for some of y'all, it was super hard, super hard for you. And I think you've achieved clarity and balance. Your heart is healed right now for some of y'all, or you're fighting for that. What is the past for Libra? What is this past for Libra? 10 of Wands, baby. Difficulty. Libra. Obstacles. It's like you're walking in this little trail and there's a big rock, and it's like you stop, Libra. You stopped. Instead of going around, I feel like you just sat there because you were hoping that somebody was gonna come to the rescue for you. So I feel like you, in the past, you were like connected to somebody that you relied on, like you depended on this person. And I don't take this the wrong way. I'm just saying, like, I'm just reading your past, and I'm getting a lot intuitively. I'm not, 10 of Wands is obstacles in life, but it's also obstacles that we create ourselves. Okay, we create a lot of the chaos, a lot of the obstacles, a lot of the blockages ourselves, because we choose to grab all these wands. Or sometimes, I'll give it to you, Libra, sometimes it's like you didn't acquire those wands, but maybe the universe gave them to you. When things like this happened, especially because we're talking about your past, when stuff like this happened, best believe that everyone has a lesson and has something that you had to learn, because you're going to need that knowledge right now and maybe in the future. Okay, the fact that you cry, the fact that you had difficulties, maybe one day you didn't have a penny in your pocket, that was meant to build you up. It wasn't meant to like humble you down or put you in a position of F my life or the world is cruel. None of that. This lesson was for you, Libra. I feel like it was very difficult for you in the past. Maybe you were dealing with the fire sign, maybe an Aquarius here, but you found, let's just say this, it's just a saying. You found Jesus. You found clarity. You found healing. You had to surpass a lot in the past. Somebody here came and helped you, release you from your burdens. It's like alignment with source in the past. You might have your awakening not too long ago, or maybe a couple years ago. Okay, the star card is hope, it's healing. But the star card for me is also alignment with the universe. That's why the star is huge on top of the person's head. It's, remember, body, mind, and soul. Connection to the universe, connection to God. Listen, I believe in Jesus Christ. I grew up Catholic. I only connect to source. I only connect to God. And I understand other people, are like, other people connect to God as well. Like Jesus Christ is, like other healers, other important people that have come here to make big changes, positive changes in the world. And they no longer roam around here, and could have been an artist, could have been a president, could have been somebody that you didn't even you never even you know, ever met or heard of, and that person could have saved 1,000 children, 150,000 animals, and they're never celebrated. So there's people that come here for good, right? And there's also people that come here for bad. And I refuse to be one of those bad persons. Like, I refuse to connect to the darkness. Okay, I'm not open to that. I'm not open to none of that. But I feel, Libra, that I get off of I lose my train of thought sometimes. So I do feel that in the past it was very difficult for you. I feel like you had that you had that awakening. You were liberated. If you had a difficult husband or wife, you were liberated by that. From that person. You were liberated. I'm hearing liberated. Can't even speak today. Liberated from a lot of things here. It's like the contract was done and that's it. It was just you and God and you, and working on yourself and regaining your stability. Libras have these vibes, this amazing energy that I love. And there's positive Libras and there's very, very negative Libras. And there's positive whatever zodiac sign you are and very negative people out there. There's good and bad, and that is the blessing, yet sometimes is the curse of being here, is that every single person can go into the darkness or can go into the light. And the flexibility of you doing that is good, right? Because we have emotions, we have feelings. Life happens even when we don't have control of it, right? It happens, and we switch from one to the other. And sometimes we're required to switch to the darkness and then switch back to the light. And it's like back and forth and back and forth. And some people are able to stay in between. Some people just stay in the darkness, right? I feel like you just shifted more into the light here. I feel like you understood that you had to have trust and heal yourself here. I feel like you're borderline psychic. I feel like your intuition is high. I feel like synchronizations. I feel like you're well connected to the universe, Libra. And this happened in the past. Difficult. Going from the 10 of Wands to the Star card. You look at it and it's like, oh, difficult, dark, light, cool, healing, right? But the fact that you had to drop all these wands here, it wasn't easy. It was not easy. I feel like the universe smacked those wands off of your hand dramatically. Like the universe was like, I got you, my child, but bam, stop it. That's enough. That's enough of you trying to save this relationship, trying to save the world, trying to save whoever it is that we're connecting with. Stop doing that. There's a different way. And I felt like you're like, okay, show me the way. Show me, because look, you're here, whether you're a male or female, you're on your birthday suit here. You're like, I'm done. I've lost it all. Like, zero, reset. Please show me the way. Heal me, save me, please. It's like you said that to the universe. See what's going on in your present moment right here. see what's going on here in the present moment. Libra. I feel like you still have this fear. You fear people. You fear the opposite sex. You fear love. You fear commitment still. And that it's not in like in a way of you rejecting everybody. It's just that it's just a little bit difficult for you. You are a little guarded, okay? You do wish, and you do think about somebody if you're single, right? I feel like if you're committed right now, you're true to that person, you're honest, but you're losing your head about something. You're still a little confused, okay? If this was you and maybe it is that you fixed some kind of past relationship and you guys are still together, it's just not right. You feel like right now it's not right, okay? I feel like you hold back a lot. Like you have a lot of hopes and dreams, but you're not putting any action towards it. Like right now you're like in this energy of like, okay, let's take it easy. Whoa, let's take it easy, step by step. Let me just, you know what? Today I'm going to plan, and then tomorrow I'm going to plan, and then the next day I'm going to plan some more. And then on the weekend, I'm going to plan some more. And when I'm ready, I'll take that step. The thing is that there's a lot of overthinking of where you want to be, who you want to be, where you want to go, the things you want to create, the things you want to bring into this world. There's a lot of overthinking because you feel like it might not be accepted. You feel like it's just too difficult. You feel like you're not worthy enough, but you are. You are. Some of you Libras want to get pregnant as well. What's happening right now in the present moment for you, Libra? Listen, some of you Libras, take care of your mom. Connect with mom. Love mom. Love mom, okay? Everything. If your mom is not here, you know, the funny thing about it's like if you're here and you claim to be spiritual, you claim that you feel energies or you feel people's vibes, then don't please, you know that if your family, if your mom, dad is no longer here walking this earth, you know 100% that they're in your heart, because the heart is the portal to the other life. So it's like they might not be here physically, but you can connect with them. And I feel like if you open up your heart, Libra, if you connect, say if your mother wasn't to be here, and if you connect with your mom from through the other side, go through this portal, there's a lot of healing there. There's a lot of healing. And if your mom still walks this earth, they have something that you need. So talk to mom. Talk to mom. Everybody expects mom to be the superwoman. Everybody expects mom to be always there, to be on your side, but nobody understands that mom is an individual that came into this earth just like you did, and just like you had issues, and just like you have addictions, and just like you have crazy thoughts and confusion of life, they had it too. They have that too. So be easier What's that song? I can't remember the name of the song. It says, be easy on me. I was just a child. Go easy on me. Adele, I think, is the name of the. It's like, listen, forgive your parents, forgive people, forgiveness. Stop holding grudges. Stop holding. Speaking of mom, so I was literally walking down the stairs. Hola, ma. No, Chris. No, sir. And so we have here that right now in the present moment, I feel like you need a little bit more of a motherly connection. I feel like there's things that you gotta say. There's things that you expected from mom. And again, you know, it's like, even if you never met your mom, have you tried opening your heart and connecting to them? Even if they still walk around here, even if, you know, have you tried connecting, you know? There's right now, Libra, there's a lot of confusion. Okay, now let's go general. I feel like there's a lot of confusion here. There's a lot of overthinking when it comes to where you're gonna head, where finances, retirement, even retirement is gonna be, where you want to buy a house, where you want to live. I feel like there's a lot of thoughts here. Maybe you want to go back to a different state where you grew up or something like that, but it's difficult for you. You made a big change and now you're overthinking the change right now in this present moment, Libra. But just like you make that change before, you can make another change. You can always make changes. Sometimes the changes require you to sacrifice things, and some people lose when they make a change, but once they make that change and they get to where they want to be, then they start gaining there. You know what I mean? What's coming up in your future here? I feel like right now you have a lot, like in the present moment, you have a lot of contemplation, a lot of overthinking, a lot of I made a big mistake, or I didn't plan things right, or did I do something right here? There's a lot of doubt within yourself, Libra, happening. But I also see this side of you where you're planning things, you're almost ready, and you're almost ready to make a move, a very, very strong move here. It could be moving out of state, moving out of the country. I feel like you're making a huge move, a power move, a move that changes your life. Okay, it's not easy, it's difficult. 9, 10, 13, 4. So 13. So it's 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 9, that's 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. So it's all about stability. It's all about home. It's about you and your family. It's about home. Also mom. Okay. It's where you want to create your roots or something like that. What's happening in Libra? Okay. In the future. Future. What's your future? Look at that, Libra. This wouldn't be your reading if it wasn't like where it was a little confusing. I love Libras. Like, I love Libra vibe. You know, even if it was to be like a friend, I like hanging out with a Libra friend. It's really cool. And girls like Libra women, I fall in love with Libra vibes like quick. I gotta stay away from them. You don't understand, Libra. Okay, there's still something here that we're still battling in life. Okay, in the future, there's still some restrictions here. Some of you Libras, and I know a couple of Libras that I've come across. There's addictions, overthinking, fear. Okay, holds you back a lot in the future. Now, let me tell you something here, Libra. Could be that you're fixated on someone from the past, or you're still thinking about the past and how you had it really good in the past, but now it's different for you. And stop thinking about the past. Live in the present. Plan or have a vision for the future. The present is the most important part, because in the present time is where we create the future. And if you're going to stay in this energy in the present time of, you know, where you're going, where you're going to create in your future is unknown. It's just whatever people throw at you is what you're going to grab. But if you have a vision of where you want to be and what you want to do in the future, then you start making changes in the present time right now to form your future path. Now, look at this. I don't know if you already noticed it. I don't know if you already noticed it here, but we have 8. No, that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. You should. Some of y'all, like your light path might be number 8. Google what the 8 means to you. I feel like the universe wants to help you. The universe is pushing you to keep moving forward, to release that past of yours that you keep shining up like if it was a trophy, or like if you still lived in the past. Because I feel like even though you're walking through the journey of life, there's, with the 8s, it's so much wealth here for you, Libra. Like, there is an abundance of everything, emotions, thoughts, just so many good things for you are gonna happen in the future. So many good things are gonna happen, but you have to walk away and you have to liberate yourself from this overthinking mentality, this doubtful mentality. You have to liberate yourself. You have to do it. The universe is not gonna do it. Your next lover is not gonna do that for you. You are fully capable of slaying this devil. And you know what? The devil's not even real, but slaying this demon. And the only reason I say demons is because a lot of people like connect to that, or a lot of people like know what that means. A demon is just an energy, just a habit that you create and you keep feeding and you keep giving life to. And you say, oh, this demon has grabbed me by the balls, you know, like, no, that's your excuse. That's your excuse to keep doing what you're addicted to keep thinking where you want to be deep in your head about. Because you're scared, because you're doubtful, because you don't trust, because it's difficult for you. It's difficult for everybody. It's difficult to be alive today. It's difficult to be even dead. I don't know. Everything's difficult, and difficulty shouldn't be something that keeps you from achieving things in this lifetime. Because difficulty came with life. When you said yes, happiness came with life. Difficulty came with life. Failure came with life. Love came with life. You know, there's a timer that came with life. We have this window of opportunity. And if you're going to sit behind the fear, if you're going to sit in this energy of, I don't know, I don't want to die, so I'm gonna sit here in my room and play it safe. And what are you gonna do in your room? Like, okay, shoot. Listen, if I could guarantee you that you will come back into this life, would you step out of this fear? Not necessarily come back as with the same body, because nobody comes back with the same body. But if you were to come back into this world, is what I try to, what I meant. If you were to come back into this world, if once you transition, once your life is done here, you connect with the lovers, the family members, the multiple soulmates after that, would you do things differently, bro? If I could guarantee you that. But I can't. But it's like, come on. 888. There's so much to experience. I don't care how old you are. There's so much to experience. Stop holding back. Well, do whatever you want. But if you want to know what the future holds for you, the future holds a lot for you. A lot. Especially with this 8 of Cups right here. 8 of Cups is a freaking amazing energy. It's empowerment. It's you cutting the ties off the devil and saying no more. I don't care. I don't care. I'm leaving that behind, and I'm searching, and I'm going ahead, face, up, chin up, and I'm moving even in the darkness, because I know that in the darkness, the Lord or the universe has my back. I don't fear no one. I don't fear anything. I'm gonna move forward. 8 of Cups is super empowering card, and it's not that you have to walk away, it's that you're walking away because you're choosing to leave all this behind, and you're choosing to gain more wherever it is that you're going. You understand and you trust that the universe has given you something, but the universe is gonna keep giving you, because the universe keeps following you, keeps watching you, keeps blessing you. So yeah, your future is a little difficult. It's a little, I feel like you gotta get out of this mentality of fear, because you have a lot more to gain than to lose. You have a lot more to gain than to lose, Libra. I'm gonna leave it at that, okay? Moving on. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this. It's already 10:10. Oh, 10:10. It's 10:10 p.m. here in Denver. Let's go to Scorpio. Scorpio. It's 11:11. Jesus, 11:11. I wanted to do like a free tarot reading today, but it's like, shoot, I never finished this reading. I never finished this, so stay tuned for that. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know. I've been working on, I bought this Toyota Tundra and I fixed it and I put it up for sale, and there's like a lot of people wanting to buy it already, and I don't know if I want to sell it, but I've been working on a Toyota Tundra. If you saw the video of me and Chris working on the Scion XP, that's already done. And I'm doing the fence that Chris burned down, so I've been everywhere. Plus my mom is here visiting, so I'm like spending as much time as I can with mom, because mom because mommy, it's like that. Let's see here. Let's see Scorpio. Changes. Past brought changes. Positive changes. Difficult transition for you, Scorpio. Positive changes, baby. I know right now you're feeling it. I know right now in the present time, there's a lot of things. I feel like you already know what took place, the reason why the past took place for you, Scorpio. If not, you're about to find out. You're about to find out, Scorpio. Difficult changes in the past. I feel like you're in a whole new chapter when it comes to your life. When it comes to like life, you have matured, you have grown, you have evolved. I feel like you got a couple more chapters to go, but for you, it's like you're understanding why everything had to happen in the past for you. I feel like you had, for some of you Scorpios, I have a difficult cycle, a difficult chapter, but it got completed. But it catapulted you forward in life. You went from, you could say, maybe for some of you Scorpios, you could say that you went from a water sign to a fire sign energy. Like there's that saying of what is it? That saying of what is that? Not saying, it's a word. It's right there. I can't say it though. What? Oh, shifting, shadow shift. I don't know. Anyways, you shifted energies, you shifted reality or whatever, and you went from being a water sign to like a fire sign with a lot of passion, a lot of wanting to travel, a lot of wanting to explore. Like you went from the Scorpio to maybe like a Saggy type of energy, like a Sagittarius. Like, I want to explore, I want to be free, I'm liberated, I want to run around and be happy. That's what I hear intuitively here. Let's see what we have for you in the past, Scorpio. Queen of Cups, huh? Queen of Cups. Scorpio. I hope this does not tie into the present. Okay? I hope it doesn't tie into the present, because what I'm getting the vibe of this Queen of Cups, to be honest with you, Scorpio, is like things just bottled up. Things kept feeling up inside and you never said anything. And you know what that brings, right? Bottled up things create pressure. Create a lot of pressure. And what do you think is going to happen when the pressure exceeds the maximum? It's going to explode. Okay? I feel like in the past, Scorpio, you dedicated a lot of time to your heart, to your emotions. You held back a lot, but at the same time, I feel like you let people be. Okay? Like, you went comfortable as well. Like, you trusted whoever you were with. Maybe you're still with them, I don't know. You trusted them. But I feel there's that saying in Spanish. It goes like this, and I'm gonna translate it to English. I don't know why I'm getting it like that. Me pagaste con moneda falsa. Is that how you say it? Me pagaste con moneda mala o falsa, meaning you paid me back with false money, or like fake money. So I feel like you gave it all for someone and they didn't understood you. They didn't understood your feelings, how you felt, or what were you all about. Like, you didn't, like, someone here did not understood you. But I feel like you stood strong for yourself. Okay, I feel like in the past, there's someone in the past that there's still like a lot of things that you still want to say to that person. Look at that. You could have been with this person long term, okay? But I feel like in the past for you, it wasn't easy, okay? You weren't sure of what you wanted. Like, even if you had love and you were committed to somebody, you weren't sure. Like, you wanted to be in a relationship, but at the same time you wanted to be free. It could have been that you also, for some of you Scorpios, you guys were like maybe like in and out of a relationship. Yeah, I'm kind of saying that you were cheating. I don't necessarily like that. I mean, don't take it the wrong way. If it's not for you, it's not for you, right? If you didn't do anything, then you did not do anything. Don't worry, I'm not accusing you. I'm not saying your name and saying, yeah, you're a cheater. No, I'm not. I'm just saying some of you Scorpios weren't, even though you were committed, mentally you were out of the connection, or mentally you had different thoughts or ideas or wantings. I feel like if you were connected in the past to somebody, you manifested this difficult time because you wanted freedom. You wanted someone that could understand you better, and you created some, I don't know, chaos in your life. You created a big shift in your life because of the thoughts you had, and those thoughts were a little confusing. You didn't know what you wanted. You didn't know where you were headed. Yeah, Scorpio, you created a lot of difficulties for yourself. Okay? And we're talking about you. We're not talking about anybody. I'm saying that you had maybe some kind of difficult past here with either work or a commitment here. Okay? It could also be with work. You didn't know what to focus on. Maybe you're still like battling where to, I don't know, what to follow or what to, focus on. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. It's like you saw it coming in the past, like you knew that it wasn't gonna work out, or you knew that there was a shift happening for you, even though you didn't want to see it. It's like, I'll cover my eyes and maybe it won't happen, or it won't be true. If I can't see it, it's not there, something like that. I think you remain strong. You remain in character. You suppressed a lot for whoever it is or whatever. Maybe in your past was kind of difficult where you weren't able to, you didn't have that much freedom. Not necessarily in a relationship, but it could be like even for yourself. Like you couldn't follow what you truly wanted, or you couldn't like follow your true passion from the heart, because Queen is like deep. Thanks for that super chat, AJ. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Like the Queen of Hearts, the Queen of Cups it's literally the heart. It's the inside. It's the internal energy. Okay. Internal emotions here. It's like you suppressed a lot in the past, Scorpio. Like someone didn't understand you, so like it was difficult for you to like talk, or maybe like whatever it is that you wanted to chase or follow or do, like people did not, you felt like people didn't understand or weren't gonna agree with you, something like that. There's a sense of suppression because of the external energies here with the Two of Swords. External energies, decisions, also like internal, because you don't know what to choose. A lot of the times the Two of Swords has to do with fear or doubt, but mainly is lack of information. But I feel like sometimes that's created by external energies, like someone saying, oh, that's not cool, and then deep down that's something you want to pursue, and now you're like, oh shoot, what if this person's right? What if that's not cool? What if that's not right? When you knew from the heart that you should have done something, and that is created sometimes by external energies, is what I mean, So yeah, let's see, Scorpio, present time right now. Baby, did I not say you wanted to be a fire sign? We have an Aries energy here. The Fool, you are embracing life right now. You are making your dreams come true. Scorpio, you are fighting for your freedom. You are fighting. You're open to anything. It's like you and the world, you and your passion. And if love comes, love comes. But it's not like something where you're fixated on. She does have this rose in the back of her foot. So she is wanting to find love. Like, love is in her head, but in the back burner, like in the back, like, oh shoot, a lover, I have a rose for that lover. Like, you're available, but your mentality is, I have to explore. I want to be free. But if in that moment I find somebody, then I'll give them my all. I'll give them my heart. I'll trust on them. Just so you know, the Cubs is here. So that's why I'm like, although you are fixated on, everybody wants to buy my truck. I don't think I want to sell it now. I bought some cool tires. I'm gonna lift it. It's gonna be tight. I don't know why I posted it. I need to remove it. This guy's like, hey, you can send me the address so I can, go see it. I'm like, there's so much interest in Toyota Tundras. I don't know if I want to sell it now. Anyways, so Scorpio, I have you here with this positive, yes, I can, yes, I want to attitude. Yes, I want to explore. Yes, I'll go with you. Yes, take me here. Yes, I want to fly here. Yes, I want to go to this country. I want to take pictures of this. I want to take video of this. I want to, explore the world before my time is done here. Like, I want to see what's beautiful and feel it and be part of that. Like, I don't know, like there's a feeling of like, there's a thought, I don't know, like there's this image of maybe you going to the Eiffel Tower and just intaking the energy and the movies and the pictures and all the history about the Eiffel Tower and people like, I don't know, people like proposing to each other and kissing each other, and it's like this energy of, I want to be part of that, and it's like you're open for that. I feel like right now in the present moment you have reset it and you're like about to go, or if I don't know if it's happening right now for you, it's like I'm not necessarily a fool, but I'm up for it. I'm willing to explore. I'm willing to, take a leap of faith. Like, you want to say yes to everything, not everyone, but everything. Like, if it has a benefit for you, you're like, bet, I want to do it. I want to go see. I want to go explore what's going on in the present time for Scorpio. I almost said Aquarius. I don't know why. Whoa, that's way too many. Way too many. Dun, dun, dun. Should I put them back? Let me just break it down. This is present energy here for you. There is alignment. There's a positive change happening in you right now. Scorpio is about to start pretty soon this month. Positive change. I feel like listen, remember how I told you you're leaving love in the back burner, Scorpio? Well, yeah, because you're not emotionally available. Even, I don't care if you tell me, hey, I want to find love. It's like when it comes to you opening your heart for someone, it's going to be very difficult. You're going to ask a lot of questions like, what do you want? I'm tired of giving chances, but tell me what you want. And the thing is that you can't just go up to somebody, even if you guys meet in a dating app, and be like, so you know, we match on the, we want to get married, we want to have children, we have so many things in common. You can't rely on that because it's about the energy, it's about the connection, because you guys could match on all those and all that criteria. But when it comes to the energy, it's like you guys don't match. Like if this person cracks a joke and you're like, what was that? And this person's like literally rolling on the floor laughing, pooping their pants, and you're like, what was that?